Vlog number 2, sightseeing and exploring in Knoxville, Old City, and much, much more.
So my sister and brother-in-law are in town and they're gonna go to the Luke Combs concert, and we're meeting them for dinner downtown Knoxville. Where are we going to eat? We're going to eat at some restaurant. Don't remember the name of it, but we'll know it when we find it.
Described as an edgy yet intimate boutique retreat, the Oliver Hotel is one I want to stay at.
So we're in the Oliver Hotel, and in the lobby there is a speakeasy. Super secret.
This is the Peter Curran Library, with menus tucked inside antique books. They celebrate the art of the handcrafted cocktail and a bygone era with style and originality. So it's about 5:30 and the concert starts at 7 p.m. and we want to make sure these crazy kids get there on time, so we're in a wee bit of a hurry, but we were silly and thought just because it was cold and rainy that we'd be able to mosey on into one of these restaurants, and man, were we wrong.
So Market Square, everything's packed. It's a really long wait. We should have planned ahead. I didn't think at like a little after 5 on Friday night everything would be so busy. So since everything in Market Square was packed, we are on our way to Gay Street.
I suggested dessert for dinner like this local dairy ice cream parlor, but I was vetoed. So we ended up walking around, being rejected for a few more minutes, and then we ended up here.
So we are at the Skybox Bar. It's the Skybox Sports Bar and Grill. Everything else was packed, like a 30-minute or more wait, and it's so early on Friday, which I can't believe. So this place was pretty dead, since I guess it's more of a bar than an actual restaurant.
We ordered the potato skins, nachos, and quesadillas, which were all really pretty tasty. I'd recommend this place if you wanted to come and catch the game. Today is Saturday and we are exploring Old City. Old City is located near the train tracks in the northeastern corner of downtown Knoxville. Now what makes Old City cool is, as you can see, we are walking downhill and you can see part of the building is actually submerged, which is freaking awesome. And this is because about 100 years ago, the 100th block of Gay Street was elevated to make passage easier for cars. You know, so you wouldn't have to keep stopping at the railroad tracks for all the trains. Well, depending on the location along the block, several floors or so were submerged between the new structure, which is kind of really cool. According to insideofknoxville.com, these submerged floors are subject to a lot of speculation and storytelling, and on their website they have a lot of really fun pictures of the submerged parts of the city as well. We had a blast walking around, and it's so cool to see parts of it underneath the ground floor where you're walking. Old City was once the home to coffee and flour factories and meat packing district, and with no correlation, the red light district. It is now filled with adorable boutiques and seriously delicious restaurants.
It is not raining today. The weather is wonderful. It's overcast and freezing, so what better weather to walk around Old City. All these buildings down here are really neat and really fun, and we're just kind of wandering around. I think we're gonna do Calhouns on the river for lunch and looking for a breakfast spot.
We missed breakfast, and it was close enough to lunch to not eat a full breakfast, but not close enough to skip it altogether, so we swung into Old City Java to grab a bite. According to oldcityknoxville.org, this place opened in 1990 and is Knoxville's first modern era coffee shop.
So I'm gonna get the hand au chocolat. Hand au chocolat? Is that how it's phrased? Chocolate croissant. Yum. It's very dark chocolate, and it's not very sweet, very flaky, very dark chocolate. It's not I wouldn't order it again. But it's really cute. Got chocolate on me. Really cute atmosphere, and I am loving this Starry Night feeling. How beautiful is that? So we're just walking around Old City, Knoxville right now. We're gonna head to Market Square and check that out. She got a matcha latte. Is that what it was? Yeah, my first one ever. It's actually really good. I got it with oat milk. I love it. To me, it just tastes like milk. Like green tea and milk. Like, it's just very mild. It's good.
Downtown has several graffiti walls, which makes sightseeing extra enjoyable. They kind of give you the same dose of culture you're looking for in a modern museum, but for free. VisitKnoxville.com has created a downtown mural walking tour, which I just discovered, and I will definitely be taking it for a spin with our next visitors.
Someone's behind.
Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria is an Old City staple. I've heard about their brick oven pizza, and we were actually planning on returning here later that night because, you know, we're pretty young and we want to get our party on. But by the end of the day, we were pretty tuckered out and we're not that young, so when it was time to go out, we were ready to stay in. They often have live bands, and upstairs they have pool tables and other games, which we look forward to enjoying another day. For lunch, we chose Calhouns, which is a local chain restaurant with 9 locations scattered between Lenoir City and Gatlinburg. I love this Tennessee River location, which during the warmer months opens up its patio with its own separate menu, and they have live bands play. Calhouns brags about their fresh, never frozen ingredients, but what they really specialize in is their smoked meats and their Tennessee barbecue. We ordered the Rocky Top potato skins with barbecue pork, cheese and bacon, southern fried green tomatoes with a mustard sauce no one was really crazy about, the prime rib sandwich with au jus, which both guys said tasted a little funky, and then our favorite, the pulled pork nachos topped with Smoky Mountain baked beans, beer cheese, and jalapenos. They're amazing. And to treat ourselves for a job well done, we got the delicious macadamia nut banana pudding. Our guests really liked the $4 drink specials, and overall we enjoyed our dining experience. Although stuffed and sleepy, we forged on across the river and to Fort Dickerson. This is one of 2 quarters in Knoxville, and from Memorial Day to Labor Day, sunseekers come to swim in these turquoise blue waters that reach 350 feet deep. Fort Dickerson was built by the Federal Army in 1863 across the Tennessee River from Knoxville. Later that year, on November 15th and 16th, the Confederate cavalry attacked, but eventually retreated due to the fort's steep terrain and the strength of the defending troops. Today, the fort is in a city park and maintained by the City of Knoxville and the Knoxville Civil War Roundtable. And throughout the park, there are a number of informative plaques and signs. And since it is winter, you get a really good view of the city looking across the Tennessee River. We headed back downtown to explore Market Street, and if this hazardous waste unit is any indication, we're gonna have a good time. Made in 1883, this bell used to hang in City Hall and alert all corners of the city of an emergency. In 2005, the original manufacturer actually refurbished the bell. Scruffy City Hall is a really cool bar, music, and events venue. The aesthetics and vibe of this place really remind me of the House of Blues. This place has a good number of beer and drink specials, and they even serve specialty pizzas, nachos, and sandwiches. From a comedy night on Wednesdays to local and touring bands and bar crawls, they even have a third-story rooftop which is open during the warmer months where they host a movie night under the stars. I was excited to surprise my sister with a visit to the Massed General Store because when we were little, we'd look forward to rummaging the barrels of candy whenever we went on vacation. If you haven't visited the Massed General Store, it really is a treat. They have something for everyone, from toys to kitchenwares and clothing. It's so much fun to browse around. Fun fact, everything on this table is manufactured in Tennessee.
Dirty boots. Girl got those dirty boots.
The Sunsphere Tower was our last stop of the day, and while it is free admission to go up, the elevators can be a little quirky at times. I love the views from up there, and it's really cool because there's a lot of little plaques talking about the city of Knoxville and the 1982 World's Fair when the Sunsphere was built. Thank you so much for sticking around, and if you'd be so kind as to share the love, and until next time, please stay where the sun shines.